Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNally Money, home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. Now for today's video, we're going to be providing an update on Golden Grail Technology Corporation. This is a company we've followed closely on the channel, and they've been very busy since our last video. Now before we get into it, please take a second, hit the like button, you guys. It's a huge help to myself and the channel. If you're not already subscribed, McNally Money, feel free to do so. And let me know in the comment section below if you're currently holding shares of Golden Grail, what you think about the beverage space overall, and how you think they stack up to some of the other players in this category. Now with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so that's right. Today's video, we're going to be providing an update on Golden Grail Technology Corp. Trades on the OTC in the United States under the ticker symbol GOGY. This is a company we've started to follow quite closely on the channel, providing updates every couple of months or so. I really like the company's business model. They've gone out, they've acquired beverage brands, they've put together a very diversified portfolio, which we're going to talk about a little bit later in today's presentation. And they were able to acquire these brands at rock bottom prices, which really gives this company a very attractive valuation. Now, as you can see here on the 6-month chart, GOGY was actually trading as high as 55 cents US back at the end of March. It's pulled back substantially, very similar to a lot of the small caps and really the stock market in general over the last couple of months. And I think this is really starting to present a golden buying opportunity, no pun intended, if you're looking for exposure to the high growth beverage space. And as we all recall, anytime you talk about beverage stocks, people immediately think of Monster. Thousands of % gain, you guys. And I think Golden Grail Technology gives you the opportunity to get into one of those high growth type of companies really at the ground floor. Now, as you can see, we put out a video last month. Golden Grail Technology jumped all the way up from 14 cents to about 21 or 22 cents right around that time the video came out. It's now pulled back to essentially where it was last month at the same time, sub 15 cents, and they were down about 3.6% on the trading session. This is as of close on Tuesday, August 16th. Now, based on that close, you can see market cap is now sitting sub $10 million. And again, that's exactly what I mean when I talk about getting in at the ground floor. Now, if we jump over to the corporate website, I'll leave a link in the video description below. As a reminder, or for people who aren't familiar with Golden Grail Technology, this is a fast-growing or a high-growth company with a strategic mission to innovate, build, and streamline the growth of its beverage portfolio through fiscally responsible investing. So going out, finding deals on these beverage companies and folding them in to their overall portfolio if and when it makes sense. Now, one thing you guys need to understand here is starting a beverage company is super expensive. It costs a ton of money to actually get the branding, the distribution, the production, and it's super competitive. So a lot of people actually go out with great intentions. They have a great idea for a beverage. They put a bunch of money in up front and the company actually falls flat. That's where Golden Grail Technology actually comes in, purchases these businesses that are down and out, and actually helps them realize their full potential. Now, if we continue to scroll down, you can see Golden Grail has been actively acquiring brands within emerging beverage categories such as energy, flavored water, and sparkling flavored water, plus drinks for kids. So a lot of unique and differentiated products within their portfolio. A robust product offering reached multiple demographics and lifestyle categories, creating a dynamic, comprehensive, and there's that word, diverse beverage portfolio. We utilize a series of operational technologies to apply its business expertise, financial techniques, and our various manufacturing process know-how to improve the economics and performance of each of these brands while advancing marketing and distribution. So because Golden Grail has done this so many times, you guys, it's really a rinse and repeat. They've got the connections, they've got the production, they've got the marketing, and they acquire these brands and then fold them into the greater machine, again, to help them realize or reach that full potential. And that's actually the news we're going to talk about in today's presentation. So in our previous videos, we talked about the various different brands. We looked at the portfolio in detail. Now we're going to talk about some of the distribution updates and the sales results of some of their recent production runs. So I feel like the groundwork has now been laid, the foundation is set, and now Golden Grail Technology is really starting to ramp up production, sales, revenue, and this is really where it gets exciting as a potential investor in this company. And for reference, the portfolio we're talking about currently includes 6 different brands. So Coswater spelt in the traditional manner, Tickle Water, this is the drink focused on kids, which we're going to talk about a little bit later in today's presentation. They've got their Scorpion Hemp Energy. So these are hemp and CBD infused energy drinks. This is a huge growth category, you guys. You can see $2.5 billion estimated category value by 2025. They've got their Trevi Essence Water, so appealing to the more natural demographic, and then their Spider energy drinks competing in the traditional energy drink category. And again, massive market, or TAM there, you guys, total addressable market, with sales expected to be in the neighborhood of about $20 billion by 2024. Now, since our last presentation, there's been a number of news articles that have come out from Golden Grail Technology. They also just released their Q2 numbers, which we're going to touch on at the end of today's presentation. So our last video came out mid-July, and these articles have all come out since that release. So number one came out July 18th. Golden Grail Technology announces another direct sale of their Causewater product. So the company is moving product directly or through direct sales, which is allowing them to keep upwards of 30% of the additional profit. So obviously selling direct is beneficial. It's a great way to move volume, and it's really preferable in terms of the financial returns. So the article goes on to read, Golden Grail Technology is pleased to announce another direct sale, maintaining upwards of 30% more profits for the company. The Japanese Garden in Portland, so this is a huge tourist destination in Portland, Oregon, just picked up a sizable amount of Causewater, or stocked up for the high volume visitors during the summer months. Golden Grail's strategic initiative of direct selling to influential large volume retail locations is now really starting to pick up traction, and this is just the most recent example of that. So the company previously just announced a large volume sale of their Causewater to a popular California museum, and being able to move these large quantities directly to a retailer is what allows Golden Grail to keep upwards of 30% of additional profits, on top of the company's set profit margins, which are already baked into the purchase price. This strategy is to keep more profit and build a network of what they call influencer accounts, which is going to grow the overall brand and their brand recognition. So I thought this was a really exciting announcement, and the other thing that's great about these products, you guys, is they actually come in eco-friendly packaging. So as you can see, traditional plastic bottles in which most water is actually packaged is a huge contributor to plastic waste found in the oceans. And because Golden Grail's offerings are packaged in aluminum, this is a product that you can actually feel good about purchasing because you're not contributing to that global waste problem. And if we jump over to the Causewater website, you can see the product here, again packaged in traditional aluminum cans, similar to a soft drink, bottled water made better, and they specifically call out the single-use plastic water bottles and the problems that are associated with that in traditional bottled water companies. Now the next piece of news came out only a day later, so Golden Grail has been super busy since our last update. This one's titled Golden Grail Technology Announces New Southeast Florida Coast Distribution Partner. So Exclusive Brands Group is a beverage distribution company servicing Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach, so some of the biggest metropolitan areas in Florida, and they've now struck a distribution agreement with Golden Grail Technology. So through this partnership, Exclusive Brands Group, or EBG, of Southeast Florida is going to distribute Causewater, Tickle Water Sketch Can, those are actually the cans for kids that you can draw on, and the Spider energy drinks from within Golden Grail's portfolio. EBG services the very popular and affluent areas of Southeast Florida's coastline. The number of people moving to Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach during the past few months of 2022 is even higher than it was during the same period of 2021, according to the New York Post. So a lot of people are going to this region of the United States. This is a vibrant and growing market that demands healthy, new, and trendy beverage options. So the thing I really like about this, you guys, it's a super populated area, and this distribution company, Exclusive Brands Group, specifically targets affluent areas, which in a lot of cases really set the trend or the pace for the general public's buying behaviors. And that's exactly what their target market is focused on here. So upscale resorts, hotels, supermarkets, natural grocers, yacht clubs, beach community stores, and popular retail chains within Florida. EBG is a distribution company specializing in launching the latest trends in new product lines in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach. They are a leading beverage distributor in Florida, and they've recently expanded their footprint to the Tampa market. So a great company to be partnered with, opportunities to expand down the road, and again, getting access to that affluent customer base and a lot of these high-end or prestigious retail locations. Now, the other thing I specifically wanted to call out here is a comment from the owner and operator of Exclusive Brands Group, Kevin Arn. Golden Grail presented forward-facing brands that will do very well in our territory and with our account base. We service an area where trends are started and created. And again, that's what I talk about with setting the pace or the buying behavior through the affluent market. There is definitely a demand for canned premium water, especially being so close to the ocean. So that really plays on that eco-friendly packaging we just talked about. Our trucks are literally up and down the coastline on a daily basis, stopping at hundreds of accounts that are seeking out healthier products packaged in environmentally friendly materials. Causewater, Tickle Water Sketch Can, and Spider Energy all possess those qualities and more. We are very excited to introduce the market to Golden Grail's portfolio of brands. So this is very synergistic here, you guys. These companies complement each other perfectly, and I think this is going to be a very productive distribution agreement for the team at Golden Grail Technology. And with that being said, that's a perfect segue to the final article here. This one came out July 26th, and this is really an update on the sketch can production run that we talked about in our last presentation. So these are the cans or the Tickle Water product that can be drawn on by kids. Again, strategically launched in summer to be in market for back to school here in September. And you can see Golden Grail Technology has now announced over 50% of the sketch can production run has already been sold. And they specifically reference that leading beverage distributor in Florida, which we just talked about, who is loading up for this big scale product launch. Now, if we scroll down into the article, you can see our good friends Exclusive Brands Group, who have recently signed that distribution agreement we just discussed, have now purchased over 50% of the company's first production run of sketch can, again by Tickle Water. And I think this really speaks to the opportunity that the team at EBG sees in the Golden Grail portfolio. Now, the other thing that's really interesting here, you guys, is Golden Grail actually only acquired Tickle Water back in February of this year, so February 15th, and they were actually able to get this deal across the finish line in under 6 months. So in under 6 months, our team was able to negotiate and finalize a fiscally responsible acquisition of a popular kids brand, which is Tickle Water, streamline our internal process of assessing the brand and determining what needs to be updated to address today's modern consumers' needs, set up production and secure a purchase order, all while conducting several other acquisitions, setting up other production runs, and advancing their other brands within their portfolio. So this really speaks to the agility, the speed, and the know-how of the team at Golden Grail Technology in terms of turning around these various different beverage brands, getting them into production, and letting them hit the market. And here's a look at the Tickle Water website here, drinkticklewater.com. Again, I would highly encourage you to go take a look. Very interesting branding here, you guys. You can see the water is geared 100% towards kids. As a new father, I think this is super cool, targeting kids with some custom packaging and a product that, again, you can feel good about buying as a parent because you know it's 100% safe. Here's the various different flavors here: orange mango, natural, grape, green apple, watermelon. And you guys, the thing that I like the most, it's naturally flavored. There's no hidden ingredients, preservative-free, gluten-free, GMO-free, sodium-free, sugar-free, calorie-free, natural flavors, as we just talked about, and no artificial sweeteners. So it's a healthy product to keep your kids hydrated during these hot summer months. So again, a huge development from the team at Golden Grail Technology, and something you should be super excited about if you're invested in this company or potentially sitting on the sidelines looking for an entry opportunity. Now, the other thing I quickly wanted to touch on in closing here, you guys, if you go into the Investor Hub on the Golden Grail website, you can see here they just put out their Q2 results for 2022 on August 15th, so super recent. Now, if you go into the numbers here, you guys, keep in mind, this is a high growth company. They're investing a lot of money to build out this business, their production, their distribution. They are starting to generate some top line revenue, which is great to see. But again, keep that in mind. This is a growth company. You're getting in at the ground floor, and ultimately you need to spend money to make money in this highly competitive environment. So with that being said, that's it for today's video. I'd be super curious to hear your thoughts in terms of Golden Grail's portfolio and how you guys think this one stacks up to other players in the beverage category. Now, if you're still watching the video at this point, Hopefully you found some value, so make sure you hit the like button. It really does help out the channel and myself. And if you're not currently subscribed, McNally Money, feel free to join the community. We'd love to have you. We've just hit the 7,000 subscriber milestone, which is absolutely massive. So I want to thank each and every one of you for your ongoing support. With that being said, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.